We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. A Big Ten showdown is coming, conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Here's the handoff. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games.
And the quarterback is snowed under. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon to the offensive lineman, call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time.
For the fair catch, a solid return, gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. The play action fake. Buying some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep...
For the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Really nice.
That would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first.
Towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows. And
fires into traffic, it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job, football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
He's got him in the flat. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard.
But look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He's going up top. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to the air one more time. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense.
I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that,
he's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Progressions, there was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I think sometimes you can overthink things a little bit as a play caller, and on 4th down, I know you got a receiver who's fail on the play call.
Dances away from the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and getting a hit, getting a 1st down, new set of downs for the offense.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the... Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's back to throw on second down. Dances away to buy time. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but he's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Darrisaw. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been
Well matchup. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Utah.
Elsewhere. On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down.
And they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
I love crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation.
From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Sanders. And he gets it to the 44-yard. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Floating away. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but to the air on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on.
Want to make that decision quick, and I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down to the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches, so here on offense.
He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. Complete to the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle. On second down, looking again to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception?
Momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get.
And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man down the middle. Afterburner's coming. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Got his man. And that defense pushing him out of...
Make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
Coming after him. Got rid of it just in time. And that's just a flat misfire. Not even
On an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. Played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Paul.
Trying play action. Finds his tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chain spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone.
He's looking to throw. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Illinois. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody.
Time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy when he's got a head of...
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they have intensity.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Second down, wants to throw. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rutgers. A great return for the touchdown.
Play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the defense stops him. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the clear will. 3rd and short from the 45. Caught near the sticks. It's Darasol. And he's to the 48-yard.
An accurate throw and pick up the first. Well done.
That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. Just run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down set.
Long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to...
different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
It's the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Got his man. Touchdown, Illini. And the route is on. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's strong.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard. They have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete. The defense holds.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times
down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
They go to the counter. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally. They want to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football. Can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another